I was fortunate enough to land at CBC's national flagship show, The Current, at CBC Radio, which is a show that I think sort of hovers above the rest of CBC. I was able to do stories there that I wasn't able to do anywhere else, and I learned from some of the best in radio. But I also realized that when it came to Palestine, that there was an exception throughout the entire corporation. And I didn't want to be a part of that any longer, not in the midst of a genocide. And I had always, a year before I resigned, there were other things I wanted to do. And unlike many at the CBC, I was someone that was a full employee, which we called the golden handcuffs, which meant that I couldn't say certain things. And so when the genocide started, one of the first things I was pulled into my managing editor's office for was because I called the Israeli spokesperson Elon Levy a liar. And he said to me, "You can't call him a liar." But I said, "But he's lying." And he said, "Yeah, but you can't say that." And it was a wake-up call for me, because I realized if I, as a journalist, can't point out the lies, then what am I even doing? They call the lie context. They call it providing the other side. I call it manufacturing consent for a genocide. And so I decided I don't want to be a part of that. And, I founded On the Line Media, and it's been about 2.5 years now, and I'm very happy I did.